it's me doing a million uploads. I'm making up for lost time here. Now that things are finally, I don't want to say they're calming down because, oh my God. Sorry, I'm pulling out of my driveway. Here we go. So I got the call that the dude was done early, which is good because I told them I was joking that I was going to have separation anxiety with the dude, that he was not going to be ready to pick up until 3:30 today. But no, it is 12:40 and they said I could pick him up at 1. So I love doing that. There's like snow and ice blowing off of my Jeep roof. There's not much left because I drove this morning, it all blew off, but it's a little bit. Is that my mail guy? Ooh, I didn't check to see if my mail's here yet. I don't think it is. So let's see, a couple things today. I just posted on my Instagram story that Lethal Cosmetics just released 4 shades that are, I don't know how to explain it. They're just really cool. They're these really special, like marbled shades, and those crazy ones, those crazy eyeshadows that are like, you know, like a blue with like speckles in them, almost like a robin's egg, and the marbly looking ones. We love those, like those ones that look like little planet designs and things. So they just released 4 of them. I put it on my Instagram stories, and it's also on Lethal Cosmetics in their feed post. I ordered them right away because all 4 of the shades are named after different rescue animals. One of them is a bird. I was like, oh yes. There's a kitty. There's a very cute dog. Anyway, I just glanced at it. They called and said, can you pick up dude at 1? And for some reason, I looked at my Instagram. I had like a few minutes. I was feeding my other dogs. And I'm looking at it and I saw that and I'm like, okay, must buy these. And I didn't commit everything to memory. Normally, I commit things to memory. And this time, I looked at the shades and I saw 100% of the proceeds going to animal rescue. I believe it's 2 different rescues, and I can't tell you the names because they're in German. I do remember that. There's a big long name in German on the Lethal post. So go check those out. LethalCosmetics.com. They're in Germany, Berlin, I believe. And they are a very, very highly ethical, vegan, very planet conscious, environmentally conscious company, independent makeup company. I love them. I have so many of their products. I love their glitch shadows. I love their lip products. I love their lip shades. Their eyeshadows are really cool. They came out with their first multi-chromes late last year. So I did order 3 of the multi-chromes. I did not want to get, there's my mail guy. I owe him a gift card for Christmas. I keep forgetting. I give my FedEx guy, I've had the same FedEx guy for years, and I have the same mail guy now for about a year, and he is amazing. He goes above and beyond. He knows I get a lot of stuff, and he knows I do a YouTube channel, and he always finds a way to find my stuff if no one can find it, and he brings things up to my porch. He makes sure all my stuff is safe. He's very careful with everything, so love him. Shout out to my mail guy. I don't know his name, but he's very cool. He's always blasting music too. When he's driving up, I can tell in the summer when he's coming, he's blasting music. Hi, ADD. I'm all over the place with this. So anyway, Lethal. So good. Check them out. Check out those new shades. Speaking of, did anybody get the Home for the Holidays palette from Nomad Cosmetics? Because I did. I not only got 1, I got 2. And I'm giving you guys a little sneak preview of one of my birthday giveaways. One of them is coming this afternoon. Later today, I should say, late afternoon. And the other one is going to be on my birthday on Monday the 10th. So there's going to be giveaways like every 3 or 4 days for the next week or so. I'm doing my birthday week celebration. I need to do something positive and happy because, as a lot of you know, it's kind of a downer birthday for me. It's my first birthday without my mom. It still feels surreal and weird, and I don't like it. It doesn't feel right, to celebrate my birthday without her here, if that makes sense. It's like I'm only having a birthday because my mom did all the work. And I told I mentioned it a couple of times that every year my mom would say happy birthday to us, and she would celebrate my birthday like it was her day. She didn't care about her own birthday, but she celebrated my birthday like it was a national holiday. It was crazy. She crazy. So the joke was, my mom said, I don't know why you get all the celebration. I'm the one who did all the work. And I was born at like 2 something in the morning. I forgot when, but I was born at like some crazy time. My mom and dad said that I was born during the Dean Martin show, which was like a late 60s. Well, I was born in 1969. If anybody remembers the Dean Martin show, I was born during the Dean Martin show, apparently. So does that say something about my love of martinis and whiskey? Possibly. For all you kids out there, you have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's fine. Just know Dean Martin was a Las Vegas, he was a member of the original Rat Pack. You should know Dean Martin, and you should know the Rat Pack. Not the Brat Pack from the 80s, but the original Rat Pack. With Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., loved Sammy Davis Jr., loved Frank Sinatra. So they are the classics. The classics. I don't care how young or old you are, you should know about the Rat Pack. This is cultural history right here. Especially if you're a Vegas person. You're not allowed to go to Vegas if you don't know who the Rat Pack is. I don't care what your age is. So I was born during the Dean Martin show, and my mom always said that it was our party, it was our celebration that day because she did all the work. Haha. She's like, I don't know why you get presents, and I don't know why you get cake. I should get it. I did all the work getting you here. So my birthday has always been a celebration of my mom bringing me into the world more than about me being brought into the world, which is cool. I love that. I love that for my mom. I love that for her. So I have two choices, right? I could be really depressed on my birthday because it's the 10-year anniversary of my brother's funeral, which I've talked about before. So I could be sad. I can be a little sad. I'm going to allow myself some tears. And I can be a little sad that I don't have my mom saying happy birthday to us. But this is also a choice. And the important thing is it's a choice for me to say, do I want to be depressed and sad about it? Or do I want to turn it around and say, what can I do to make this still a celebration of life? Not even my life, but of their lives. So I've been trying to do this as I've been getting through my birthdays without my brother. I try to make my birthday a celebration of his life because for a long time after he first passed away, I wouldn't celebrate it, and I hated it, and I was angry, and I was kind of bitter about it and everything, and, rightfully so. It was hard to say. I would tell people, don't say happy birthday to me because there's nothing happy about this day, because all that I could think of was being at my brother's funeral and seeing my parents' faces when they saw him, and it was terrible. It was so bad. It was terrible. But there's also the choice where you can say, my brother loved me so much, and I loved him so much, and I finally realized after a while he would be so mad at me for ruining my own birthday and ruining my own happiness and joy. And if he could come back, I like to think, like, if my mom and my brother were here, what would they say to me? And both of them would say, you are a complete idiot. Why are you being sad and depressed? Snap out of it. And they would give me a smack on the face, like, share, snap out of it. Comment below if you know what that's from. If you see me waving, I'm doing a Jeep wave to people. I have a Jeep, so I Jeep wave. So if you see my hand go up and me do this and do like a peace sign, that's me doing a Jeep wave. I know it's weird. If you're a Jeep person, you get it. And if not, it's a Jeep thing, you wouldn't understand. I just think, what would they say to me, though? What would they want to tell me? And my gut tells me they would both be really pissed off at me for being sad and depressed and miserable and not celebrating in their honor. And also, like, a huge part of the reason I am the person I am is because of them. I wouldn't be who I am today without my mom raising me the way she did and my brother helping raise me. He was my oldest brother. My dad was always working, so he basically was my dad and my oldest. I thought he was kind of my dad. He was like my father figure when my dad wasn't there, and he kind of was for our whole family. And he was named after my dad, so he was a junior. My dad was a senior. my oldest brother was the junior. So he really, and my dad even said when we lost Walt, my dad said I didn't just lose my flying buddy, because they were pilots. My dad and my brother flew together. That's a whole other story if you want to know about the pilots in my family. You might not know I grew up in a family of pilots. Might explain a little bit about my skydiving thing. But my brother Walt was a pilot. He was a flight instructor. He worked for the FAA. He did flight service. And yeah, so he was going to be an air traffic controller, and then he ended up doing like weather service and things like that, because the air traffic control thing is super high stress and very difficult to get through. He did his best, and he just went so far. And as soon as you don't pass a test at a certain like score, you're bumped out of the program. And he got into it later in life too, so I think that was more of a challenge for him. But he was happy. He worked at, I think it was Capital City Airport in Lansing, and he did the flight service, the weather for all the planes coming in and out. What was really cool is when I would go skydiving in Tecumseh, the drop zone owners would say, "Oh, we talked to your brother this morning," because they would call Lansing to get the weather report for the day for Tecumseh for the skydivers, and they would say, "Oh, we called and we talked to your brother today. We got the weather report." So I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool." So one of my things that I wish I could have done is my brother said when he retired, he thought about being a pilot for skydivers. He was going to be a jump pilot, and I told him, like, I wished that I could have been on a plane that my dad and my brother were in, that they were flying together, and my brother flying it as a jump pilot, my dad maybe as a passenger, and I wanted to kiss them both on the cheek and say, "Love you guys," and then jump out of the plane. That would have been the highlight of my life, let me tell you. I know it sounds crazy, but that's my family. That's my brother would have been like, "That's my little sister. She's a badass." That would have been so cool. And he wanted to be a jump pilot, and the joke was, I had so many pilots in my family, they're like, "We fly planes, we don't jump out of them." I remember them telling me that. And I did always want to get my pilot's license. My husband was, interestingly, he was going to Western Michigan University and studying aeronautical engineering because he wanted to work for the NTSB. He's fascinated. He's got a weird fascination with like accidents and plane crashes and things, and I've never understood it really, but he explained it to me once. I don't know if I'm getting this right. If he watches this, I'm sorry, honey, I'm paraphrasing what I remember you telling me, but he basically said he was fascinated with learning about crashes and why they happened and what went wrong, so that he could help prevent them in the future, so that other people wouldn't die, which is a testament to what a great heart my husband has. Awesome person. I mean, the biggest heart, cares so much about big things, small things, every little living thing on the planet, animals, people he doesn't know. His job right now, he does a lot to protect people, and they don't know he's doing it. I always call him like, he's like my superhero. He's like my Superman. I don't know. It's just cool. I love what he does, and I can't talk about it, so don't ask. It's kind of a NDA type of thing, and he's a printer repair technician. He's a lawyer. He works on Wall Street. Yeah, all of that. We always make up joke jobs for him. I always say he's, you know, that movie True Lies. Yeah, he's the guy in True Lies. He's my True Lies guy. He's not a spy. Don't worry. Anyway, enough about him. So yeah, so I decided, after just having a rough time this past, 2-3 weeks, I'm just going to make my birthday as much of a celebration as I can. And is it going to be a little sad that my brother and my mom and them, they're not here to like see what I'm doing and all this? Yes. But am I going to be miserable and sad like the whole day and not celebrate, not talk to anyone? No, because I really know that they would be mad, and that would just be not honoring their memories very well either. That's not a good honor. I mean, here's the thing about grief that I've learned. So I've lost, like I said, it's not just my mom and my brother. I've lost 15 dogs in my life, 15 rescue dogs. I have lost more chickens and turkeys and ducks than I can tell you, from anything from old age to predator attacks to illness, you name it, to all kinds of things. I'm trying not to get hit by a truck and lose my own life. There we go. Nice truck driver. Good truck driver over here. He knows what he's doing. Thank you, Mr. Truck Driver. Oh, it is. If it looks gray out here, it snowed. We got snow, and does it sound weird that I'm kind of glad that it finally snowed on my birthday weekend? It's pretty cool. I know a lot of people don't like snow, but it snowed on my birthday weekend. Yay. And I don't know if it'll stick around. I think it will. I think it's going to be cold enough where the snow's going to stick around. So, let's see. Highlight Motor Freight. Good truck driver. He was a nice guy. He pulled out. He got in the left lane so people coming on the freeway could merge. Not a lot of people do that. Now I am going 37 on the freeway right now, y'all. Y'all. I'm going to give y'all a y'all. I know I'm trying not to say y'all because my friend Jeremy makes fun of me. He's like, what's with everybody saying y'all? You're not from the South. And I'm like, well, I am from Pennsylvania. I hear a lot of people say y'all here. I don't know why. Maybe it's a country thing. But I'm trying not to say it so much because it does feel weird. It's not really me. Cute Jeep. But y'all, it snowed and it's overcast. It's flurrying out right now. You might be able to see out the side window over here. But at least the roads are clear. It was a little squirrely driving down my road this morning. I was in four-wheel drive the whole way down. The first about 10 minutes of my drive this morning, I had to take dude in at 8:40 or 8:20. I had to be there. The first 10 minutes or so of the 25-minute drive were a little weird. Snow squalls possible. We have a big light-up sign on the thing. Watch for slippery roads. Snow squalls possible. So we're probably going to get whiteouty kind of snow. But it's pretty. I like it. What else is going on? Giveaways for my birthday. So, I was talking about animal rescue, lethal. So, and then I mentioned Nomad Cosmetics did the Home for the Holidays palette. It's all shimmery, sparkly. There's no mattes in it. It's a 9-pan, and the proceeds are donated to an animal rescue in their town where the owner actually volunteers there with the rescue dogs, which is really freaking cool. And I am going to do a video on that. And I bought 2 of the Home for the Holidays palettes because I wanted to give one away. And I know it's not the holidays anymore, but it's a limited edition. And the reason I wanted to get 2 was because the money went to this a no-kill shelter that they volunteer at. And that's just, we DM each other all the time and talk about our rescue dogs and rescue pets and all that. So that's really important to me. And supporting brands that do things like that, like what Lethal's doing, what Nomad's doing, as I'm talking about this as I'm going to get my dog. So here's the thing about Dude. I'm almost there. So let me finish Lethal. Go get them. Go get their foreshadows. Look on my Instagram stories. The link tree's below. You can find my Instagram. I did change my name on Instagram finally to Nightmare Bliss because I really had trouble letting go of my mbolism name, you guys. I really had trouble letting it go. And I'm like, I won't let go of it on Twitter though. My Twitter handle will always be mbolism because I've had that for so long. I had it when Twitter basically first started. I was able to get mbolism, and I've had people message me and say, so you're the mbolism? I'm like, yes, I am, because people want that name and they can't have it because it's mine, because I was on Twitter way before most of the people. There was not that many people on. Nobody was using Twitter back when I was first on it. I can't even remember what it was. I want to say it was whenever it was a year after Twitter started. I think within the first year or two when it started, I believe I got on Twitter. I want to say it was within the first year. Holy moly, it's really snowing now here. It's pretty though. It's really pretty. And I am 1 minute from picking up the dude. So, Home for the Holidays palette. I will be doing the giveaway soon. I'm going to do swatches of my palette. I will do some looks. I'll probably do a look with it. And then I'll announce the giveaway for that. So, if you wanted to get the Nomad Home for the Holidays palette, And know that that money that I paid for it, I did buy both of the pallets myself. And know that I donated, that money was donated to a rescue. And so the pallet you're winning, I'm saying this wrong. You're going to get a pallet where when I bought it, the money went to a dog rescue, or dog and cat, no-kill shelter. So that's very cool. So you can feel good about it if you win. And if you didn't get it, I believe they're still available, but it is a limited edition. When they're out of it, they're out. They're not going to remake that palette. And it is absolutely stunning, as you will see when I do the video. You're going to want it. I have a very, very huge surprise giveaway coming on my birthday on Monday. I think the Glam Lake Cake palette was like one of my biggest giveaways, and this one's going to be, you're going to die when you see this one. It's just hilarious. On my birthday, I'm doing a super, super fun giveaway, so make sure you like and subscribe and come back on my birthday on Monday for that. But I'm doing a giveaway this afternoon also. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, so it's going to be a lot. I have so many, I'm just going to celebrate all week for my birthday, because I need to celebrate so that I keep from being sad and blah. And I don't want to be sad. Nobody wants to be sad, I don't want to be sad. And I know my family would want me to be sad. And I talked to my dad yesterday, and he's doing really well. He's getting some health things straightened out. He's doing great. I am turning into the vet to pick up the dude. There's lovely snowflakes here. I should get out with my camera and film some of this. It's just really pretty. It's so pretty. The snowflakes are like snow globe snowflakes. So what is going on with the dude is they just did an ultrasound. I hope I'm in as good as a mood in a few minutes, because the ultrasound is to see if they see anything in his liver or pancreas, like any kind of masses or anything like that. And I really hope they don't. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping they don't see anything. She didn't sound like anything when she called and said I could pick him up. But that was just one of the texts saying, he's ready, you can come and get him. So, yeah. I'm going to go in and get him, and I will be right back. Okay, I am in the car, and, I can't really move my camera this way. I have the dude. There he is, the dude. You ready to go home? He's all shaky. He's like, what just happened to me? He's a little out of sorts because they had to give him a sedative, to keep him still for the ultrasound, which he just had about an hour ago, and we are not going to have the results until until next week or so. They have to send the results out. They also did a needle cytology. They took a little bit of stuff out of his liver, like a biopsy kind of thing, because he has abnormal liver values. So, and nobody's here. Let's head home. It's still snowing a little bit here. I was going to try to film, but the snowflakes kind of really chilled out, and now it's just like, I don't even know if you'll see it on camera. It was really pretty though. I was a little nervous when they gave me his receipt, because it had a referral number for Valley Central, which is where they refer you to the oncologist if they see cancer or anything. I started feeling kind of sick in the waiting room, waiting for them to bring him out. But then she came out, and I said, did they see anything? Did they find anything? She said, no, there was nothing that jumped out as abnormal. So that's good. During the ultrasound, it wasn't like, oh my God, there's a giant tumor, or anything like that. So that's a good thing. That made me happy, because they definitely would have seen something during the ultrasound if there was anything really weird. But they are sending the ultrasound out. The tech, I guess, didn't see anything really crazy, or they would have mentioned it, but they are going to send it out for another opinion from the lab, and they are going to send the ultrasound out with the needle cytology for him. Oh my God, he's so tired. He's sitting up and his eyes are closed. Oh, buddy, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're all crossing our fingers that next week all the results come back clear. I'm sure it'll say something about his liver, I would imagine, but I don't know. My hope is that it's just the Lyme disease making his liver act funky or something. The thing about Lyme is it just affects everybody differently, humans and animals, from pet to pet and from person to person. Everybody reacts to it differently. There are similar symptoms and things that happen, but then weirdness happens with other things, you know, with other like after effects of Lyme and whatever, and how it affects you. But I'm hoping maybe there's just something weird that's how the Lyme is affecting him, is messing up his liver values, especially because since he's been on the doxycycline just for like 2 days, he has been like so perky. He's doing really well. Just since he went to the vet the other day, he's, you know, day before yesterday, he's been doing so much better. He's like totally doing well. I don't know, but he is, and he actually put on a little bit of weight too, because he had lost a lot of weight, and just in 2 days he was 14.7, and now he's 15 pounds. This morning he was 15 pounds and he hadn't even eaten today. So, you know, he put on a little bit of weight, which is a good thing. I mean, if he's not like constantly losing, even though he's eating, and his appetite's crazy and the weight is coming on. I don't want him to gain weight because he's a chonk. He's a big chonker. Yeah, you are. You're a big chonk. Oh, I always say that when he comes running in the room, I'm like, oh Lord, he coming. He's that big fat kitty, like the, oh Lord, look out, he coming. He's a chonk. He's a chonky boy. So he has lost a lot of weight, which is a good thing. And he needed to lose weight. I've had him on a diet for a while now. I just cut his food down. So he has been on a diet. But he needs to still, he could really stand to lose about 3 to 5 more pounds. To be honest, I'd rather keep him kind of lean. As he gets older, it's healthier for his legs and his hips to keep his weight down, just like with all of us. That's why I got to lose weight. The more weight I gain my weight back, and my knees and my ankles started acting up again, and even my hips. So when I was at my lowest weight, I didn't have any of those problems. And then as your body's carrying more weight, you really feel it in your joints. And you'll know what I'm saying if you've been through it. You really just feel it in your joints when you start gaining weight. And you're like, whoa, why do my knees hurt now? Why does my ankles hurt now? And it's not just us. That happens to your dog, too, or your cat. So that's why it's important to not have obese pets. And I get really peeved when my pets get chonky, because I don't want them to be in pain, clearly. So he's here. He's sleeping. I'm getting home, luckily, early. I was supposed to pick him up at 3:30. It's only 1:21, and we'll be home in about 20 minutes. He is fast asleep already. I did run a whole bunch of errands this morning after I dropped him off, which was really great. I got a whole bunch of stuff knocked out by like 9:30. I was done running errands, and I got home, recorded a video that's going to be up before this one, and planned a couple other things, and just busy. I'm exhausted because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but hopefully tonight I will get sleep. My husband's taking Rusty tonight and giving Mama a break because Rusty kept me up late. I was up late editing a video for Saturday. I think I was up until about 2 in the morning. I maybe slept about 2 hours, and about 4 in the morning Rusty started waking me up. In between 4 and 7 I was just like awake, and then I said screw it. At 7:40 I had to get up because I had to get him to the vet by 8:20, and I didn't even get everything done I wanted to do at home before I took him in. But I did as much as I could, ran him to the vet, did errands, came home, and I am on like 2 hours of sleep. Hi, editing me. We're home. Dude is great. He is back on his perch sleeping. I was recording and my phone just died. It's like the memory's full, the battery's blah. It was just not having it. Even my battery was on empty. It only slept 2 hours. Also, I can't believe I'm still awake, and I still have to record my giveaway video. So I'm going to go do that. But thank you for watching. I'm sure Dude will be okay. You know, I'll keep you updated. He is doing pretty well. Oh, my shirt is Banter is Hard Cider. This is a place in town. You got to see the back of the shirt, though. Wait. Straight out of Stroudsburg. It's a hard cider bar in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. So good if you ever come here. And right next to it is Cafe Duet, which is my favorite coffee shop in town. My hat, again, is by Teddy Fresh. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I have so much to do today still. I don't know how I'm going to do it all. It's already 4:20. 4:20! Okay, I'll see you in the next video, which will be coming up here like in a few hours. I'm going to upload the video with my birthday giveaway at about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. What do you say? 7 or 8 more people will be around, I think. That'll be coming up. I already have a video scheduled to premiere tomorrow. Lots going on. If you see 2-3 uploads a day from me, don't be shocked. I'm okay. I'm catching up. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and come back for all the next videos. Makeup, giveaways, fun stuff. But I've just liked this vlogging thing lately. So I haven't done a Jeep vlog in a minute. So I'll see you soon. Bye.